Good evening. My name is Angel Calderon. Tonight is Friday, January the 17th, 2025. It's going to be a journal night today because usually I do art videos, but I was trying to play some music and I managed to break one of my buttons, the play button on this unit. I guess I pressed it too hard, or it's too old, too many hits, so it just sunk in. I looked up some parts for this thing online, but since it's an old unit, you can't find them anymore. And here's Nosy Checkers again. So I'm gonna have to improvise on this, but first I have to get it open. So I'm gonna have to take out all the screws. A lot of them are really deep inside here, so I need a long screwdriver. But I'm gonna put something underneath so the knobs don't get damaged. And I stole Pebble's bat. So hopefully I don't break anything else. Well, I tried trying to get some of these screws out, but I'm not sure if those are the ones I'm supposed to take out, so, and they're hard. So I'm trying to see if these are the ones that will open up the casing. These smaller ones in the front and the back. Make sure I put these in my pocket, otherwise Checkers is gonna get them and I won't be able to put this back together again. So this happened to me once before with the other play button, and I had to, no, oh yeah, there we go. And I had to basically put a piece of eraser underneath this one. So I'm hoping I can do the same thing with that one. Checkers, can you move, please? It's coming loose. Maybe I have to take these off, these knobs. Can't really remember how I did it before, but I do remember taking pictures of the inside because I'm gonna have to disconnect some things. Checkers, get away from me, you little bugger. Oh, there's the screws. So maybe I do have to take all these other ones out, because it still doesn't seem to be coming out. All right, well, I'm gonna try to get the rest of these out and see if then I can see what's going on inside. Okay, so the screws are off. Now I'm gonna have to check what's going on in here. Oh boy. So it looks like I'm gonna have to unplug this, disconnect these things, and try to take this motherboard out so I can have access to the area where that button is. I don't remember it being this complicated. So the buttons on this side, I'm gonna have to take these screws off to have access to it. There's a lot of screws. I hope I can find them later on. Excuse me. That's not looking good. Can you move, please? Maybe I have to take this one out too. Checkers, you are very annoying. Okay, this thing is not budging. Hope I'm not taking these screws out for no reason. This is very uncomfortable to work with. I have to try some more screws, see if it loosens it up. Always have to stay patient and try not to get frustrated. There we go. Looks like I'm gonna have to take the whole freaking board off, which I didn't want to do, but at least these 3 screws or 4. Want to be able to checkers. What's your problem, man? Can't you see I'm busy? One more. Okay. Let's move this. Checkers, please go away. Ah! Okay. I think I'm gonna have access to it, but I don't want to displace everything else. So I see the piece that broke. This is what broke. Now I'm gonna have to find an eraser that I can place in there so it bounces back. Uh-oh. Something's not going in now. Okay, so I'm gonna go to the studio and try to find a piece of eraser that I can use. Hopefully I can put that thing back together, and most importantly, it works properly. So here's an eraser. Maybe I can use this. Okay. We'll try this for now. So I will need to cut a little piece of this, because obviously I can't use the whole thing. If I can get this stupid plastic off. Funky pink eraser. Okay. Maybe about that much. Maybe that much. I'll try this. Hoping it's not too big. See if it works. Okay, so I'm gonna try to get that piece in here. Seems like something is not allowing it to close now. Oh shit. Okay, I'm gonna need to try to fix this because one of the buttons went in. Alright, so I finally got that eraser in there. I'm gonna put these screws back in and cross my fingers that the buttons will work properly. I'm just gonna put a few in and see if, double check that the buttons are in place. I don't have a good feeling about this, but just gotta stay positive. couple of these plastic things broke. I don't know if I was already like this or I just broke it today, but those hold the casing together. And I just hope it's not going to be a problem. Ah, crap. Okay, so that should hold it together for now until I get all these other screws back in. But the buttons, I don't know if you can see it, but it seems okay now. Whether they work or not, that's a different story. Okay, so I was able to put it back together, but I still have to put the screws back in on the back. I'm gonna do that now and then I'll hook it up to see if it's working properly or not. We'll see if the repair went well. Okay, so now I'm gonna put these knobs back. If I can remember what goes where. It's there. Okay, I think that's it. Moment of truth. So far the lights are working, so that's a good sign. Now let's just see the buttons. Okay, so that side's good, but this side is the one that was not working. It's not perfect, but it will do for now. I'll just have to get used to it. Well, it's semi-successful because I have to hit the button in a certain place for it to work properly. But at least it works, so I'm happy. So the idea behind the eraser fix was to have the eraser basically do the job of this plastic, which is to bounce the button back and not have it sink in like it was before. So the eraser is between the actual button and a little smaller button that actually activates the play. I had done that with this button before, and the eraser is probably a little bit thicker. That's why this is sticking out more than this one. So I don't know, I'm just I guess I'm anal about having things perfectly, but it did the job. I just hope I don't have to do that for every other button that I have in here in the future, but most likely, since this unit is so old, I will have to. Well, that was a fine mess for a small piece of plastic. It's a good thing I had already done this before, but I'm not really happy with the way it is right now. Maybe in the future I'm gonna have to open it up again and do it properly, but for now I'll settle for what I got, and hopefully one of these days I make a new mix and upload it on YouTube so you guys can see and hear. Okay, well, that's it for tonight. Enjoy your weekend. Good night.
It's a real